Sean Malcolm is at it again. The former chairman of the People's Democratic Movement turned editor for TCIjournal.com is calling for some serious intervention by the UK government to keep business mogul and supporter of UK's opposition Conservative Party, Lord Michael Ashcroft, out of the affairs of the Turks and Caicos Islands if the party is to be successful at the UK's next general elections. Why, you ask? Well, Malcolm is of the impression that if the Conservative Party wins in the upcoming general elections, Lord Ashcroft, because of his close business ties to the TCI, may have a, quote, level of influence that we feel puts any hope of democracy here at risk, end quote. The letter was sent to the Right Honourable David Cameron, leader of the opposition in the United Kingdom, and was copied to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth, His Highness Prince Charles of Wales, Prime Minister Gordon Brown, and Chris Bryant of the Foreign and Commonwealth Office, and a copy was also sent to the Turks and Caicos Governor, His Excellency Gordon Wetherell. And during a phone call today, Sean Malcolm confirmed that he is in fact the author of the lengthy letter. Malcolm says, quote, "We respectfully and sincerely ask for your written assurance that Lord Ashcroft will not be influencing, directly or indirectly, decisions regarding the Turks and Caicos Islands should the Conservatives win the next election. And if you are willing to give us these assurances, then we kindly ask for you to work with us now to establish tangible safeguards towards this goal." Malcolm continues, "Your deputy chairman, Lord Ashcroft, and his son, Andrew Ashcroft, have been deeply involved in the affairs of the TCI for much of this last decade, to the point where his bank, Belize Bank TCI, recently renamed as British Caribbean Bank, is now the largest banking institution within these islands, as stated by him. As well, their alleged involvement with local property development and environmental holocausts, such as the Leeward development on Providenciales, has caused grave concerns within our small territory." In the letter, Malcolm reverts to the Commission of Inquiry and notes that, quote, "Sir Robin's inquiry found that many of the questionable transactions involving local politicians during these last 6 years were financed by Lord Ashcroft's bank," end quote. Malcolm is also requesting for safeguards to ensure that the bargain is upheld, including one that suggests that the UK should extend the suspension of the Constitution until necessary checks and balances have been established. Malcolm asks, 1. An all-party subcommittee of the FAC, including, hopefully, your fellow respected Conservative, Sir John Stanley, that will make certain that direct rule is not ended until the mess of the last few years has been cleaned up. Frankly, we do not see how this can possibly be done in anything under 4 years. 2. Assurances that the FCO, should you form the next government, will not interfere in any of the prosecutions of local politicians, developers, or businessmen that will soon be taking place here. There are serious concerns that legal wrangling may prolong some prosecutions until after the next UK election. And 3. A requirement that any member of the UK Parliament of the House of Lords disclose any business or real property within the TCI in which they or their family members, directly or indirectly, have greater than a $1 million interest, end quote. He ended, "Having fought for our freedoms recently, we will not give them back without a fight. We respectfully ask for your assurances that you will work with us to make certain that the TCI will continue on its path towards good governance without being influenced by your deputy chairman should you form the next government in Britain." Malcolm was one of many residents who championed for the Commission of Inquiry. For WIV4 News, I'm Angie Toussaint.